so your skin looks lovely and fresh. We're going to do as we did from before and set skin, neutralize tone and skin. So I'm just going to add some essence into skin first of all. So I just want to spray you. Now it's going to slightly be a bit different because this is for evening. So you add in a few kind of key products into your skin prep. And again, like with everything, skin prep is best, but it's water based. So this is a lovely pink essence skin, water based, by Sunday Riley. I love this product, always use it. We're going to start to work in some product. Eyes don't happen without this product, and I've used this product for many years, and this is Bobbi Brown's Extra Eye Repair. Look up for me a second. And it just is your cream, your hydration. You know, if you find it slightly, because we've changed tone, we've changed weather now. We're going in with something a little bit smoother, but also it allows the product that we use, concealers, correctors, underneath eye, to just absorb into skin naturally. To complement that on skin and face, Sculpted's Beauty Base product, amazing product. So we're going to take that all around skin. And I use my fingers a lot. It's nice to warm in naturally into skin. So we're just giving you a nice bit of base there. It means the product can go into skin quite naturally. Yeah, your skin is drinking up all this lovely product. Paraben free. So no cosmetic allergens, so won't irritate your skin. Really nice and soothing. There we go. How does that feel? Okay?
Feels lovely, yeah.
Right, let's go in now and let's start to correct as we did before. So the first thing that I'm going to start to use I'm going to use a corrector. Look up for me a second. So I'm now going to start to neutralise your skin. And because we've kind of done this before, I may use a brush, but I may pat out with finger. And we're going to go slightly heavier because this is an evening glam look. So you're going to be under different lights. But because we can use this product with confidence, because we know what's worked from before. So the minute that I start to go in with this product, you can start to see in certain areas where there's a little bit of redness into the skin. Your skin's really good. Your skin's glowing.
Thank you.
Have you been doing anything different at all with skin? You using any new products?
I've been applying a lot more like hyaluronic acid based products.
Oh, lovely.
For winter, yeah. My skin does feel quite dry when it's winter time.
Okay, so things like Extra Eye Repair, nice balms into the skin, are really nice elements of food and nourishment into your skin. So if you have a look at the difference, and this is just the corrector, we haven't actually put any kind of concealer or foundation. There we go. So where I've used the primers, the makeup just glides in, and your most important part of this is your skin prep. Skin's lovely texture, it's absorbing everything. Makeup's just gliding on. Yeah, so now I start to get your natural pigment and tones start to become more prominent. So the natural nice blue colour in your eyes, the natural pigment in lips, and then that gives us a nice canvas to work with. So I'm just neutralising. So we'll go back to using your base, because we've colour matched you previously already. So I will work around with some. I'm going to take you up slightly, just because you have evening makeup is more glam. So you want a little bit of warmth, not too much, but you want a little bit of warmth in skin. So there's two ways that you can do this. So we've just gone up slightly. So we're using a nice lightweight skin foundation. And we're applying a little bit more. So not so natural. You want some coverage, you want some makeup on skin. And already, so I've given you a bit of warmth in skin, but quite naturally, because I've just taken your tone up. But we're just giving you a little bit more coverage. So longevity. Okay, let's go with a little concealer here. Illuminated glowing skin. That's what we're going for. And is there anybody that you see or that you like, or that you have a preference for, or a style of somebody that whose makeup and you think, oh, I really, really like that? Do you have any specific clients or?
That's really tough, but I think I often end up really liking the kind of dewy Korean makeup style that I see recently, where it's almost the glass skin look.
Like what Pat McGrath did for her fashion shows.
Maybe.
Yes, so this glass skin, yep.
Yeah, because I think it just looks super natural, but even though it's not necessarily.
Yeah, so it's flawless. So your skin's illuminated already. So we've managed to, I haven't used near as. But again, that will be a lot for us with your primers, if you can illuminate that skin. So you've just got kind of a natural glow. We've taken down pigmentation around that eye area. And if you close down for me, what I'm going to actually do, I'm actually going to go on your lid. There's a bit of this as well. Because I want a clear canvas. So that's got you nice and bright. Look up for me a second. And then close down for me a second, please. And then look up a second. Okay. I'm going to use some setting powder just in your T-zone. So not all over, because as you said, you like that glass skin. Your skin is illuminated, and that is from the base that I used on your skin. So that is the face base by Sculpted. That's what that product does nicely as a primer. So it lifts and illuminates, so it's almost like you're affecting. So we want to keep that. We don't want to take that away. I want to now use a cheeky product, which this is an illuminating balm. So to very cheekily ensure that I've got and I keep that illumination, I'm just going to start to run this here. That'll settle itself. I'm going to run this here. I'm going to run it on your temple. Just at the points. So it just gives you a nice lift. Perfect. And then we can worm in a nice, we've used this blusher. So this is a nice Chanel blusher. We've used this blusher before. So we can warm this into skin and just swivel around. I've been quite soft with that actually, because we're going to make the focus more eyes today. The one thing that I do notice about you, which is really beautiful, is you have the most amazing perfect brow.
Oh, thank you.
So your brows, the tone, the colour, natural, you don't need shaping, it complements your eye shape. Have you been growing your brows, or have you done anything to them recently? Tone, colour?
I don't do anything to them.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
So close your eyes for me. So now we're going to take a little bit more time to set eye. And if you're doing glam makeup, you have to have products that are consistency with that glam, that can stay. Now, I'm going to do something that I wouldn't necessarily do with only where you request it, but we're going to go for something a little bit more smoked out. So we have the choice here now to look at product and go, okay, what are we going with? So I want to show you a couple of products that I was going to use tone wise. So one of them you've got in your hand. So we've got a nice palette of browns. And if you want to go down that route, you know, these palettes, and Chanel do really nice palettes where you can, sorry, let me take that plastic off so you can actually get a feel for the tones and the colours. So, you know, you've got, that's a smoky eye. That's a natural eye. So you can do it. That can kind of glam up really nicely. So there's that tones that you can use. Or you can, this is something that I picked up which is really, and this is part of their new winter collection. And this is quite glam and pretty. If you'd like to give me your hand a little bit. And I'm just going to show you the tone, which you can have blended out into eye really softly.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to go to try something like this because you will be able to use it, but they're fun. They're really fun products. And, you know, this is from their latest winter collection. We can come back and play with brown. Yes, it's a Chanel.
Yeah, I'd like to try that one.
So okay. That's really lovely. And this is brand new. So I'm going to go straight in. I can go straight in with you with the actual brush. You can keep this as a mirror.
Oh, thank you.
For you to kind of have a look at. Ordinarily, I would put eyeliner on first, but I just want to see how this glams up on your eye. So we're going to go straight into the eye and then I will blend it out. So. Now it's almost like an eye lacquer. And this product just does it because it gives you a nice sheen on the eye. So it gives you the colour that you want. So I would take that up halfway. So I think just pressing that in. Open your eyes for a second. Okay, we've got quite a lot of product there. Okay. So now that shadow colour will have set. So let's work around. When you've got a tone like that, it's quite sharp. So we're going to soften around it. Look up for me a second. Okay, perfect. Look down. Look down. Close your eyes for me a second. Now I'm going to take a soft colour to go around this before I put eyeliner into it. So I'm going to pull out something like a soft pink, which is neutralised, that will soften. And we're going to buff that out. Let's use this one. Yeah, let's use this. Close down for a second. Close your eyes for a second. So now we want to soften around the edges. And because it's set now, it won't, that product's not going to move as much. Yep. So now I'm just trying to diffuse that tone a little bit and soften around it. Now we're just going to have to, because I think this is the side that's played a little bit. So we're going to go back in with some of the colour on this side, but I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed, just so that it doesn't move. So I think the best fun is just to press. Let's just let that dry for a second. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go into your cheeks a little bit more with and because you've got quite a sharp eye, I don't want to sculpt and contour your face. I'm using the blusher and I'll use the highlighter to do that. Yeah, that's it. That gives us a little bit more. Let's bring in a little bit of eyeliner on top. So that we can smudge. So now we're just going around the block pigment of colour that you've got. And we're just trying to smooth it around your eye shape, just so that it's not so harsh. And I'm going to use a slightly trying to go on top of it, but without taking away too much of the tone. Here we go. Perfect. That's given me my softness. Okay, open your eyes for a second. Okay, let's go on your lash line. Your eyes have gone green now. They're going between blue and green. Right, let's get some colour into your... Okay, so I'm going to use... this is a new pencil, so it's a soft coal. They're really nice and creamy. They're by MAC. They have loads of fun colours. So now we're just going to work along. If you look down for me a little bit. I'm now working along your lash line, because remember, we're going to put mascara on with this. So we're just giving you, smudging out this colour just to fill your gaps. I know it feels a bit tricky. It starts to pull our eye together. So if you want to have a look at one eye to the other, you're trying to connect the dots. So can you see how that... But you have to be quite careful of tones and colours that you... And this is not black.
Yeah.
This is like a mauve purple, because you've got lovely blue. So we want to keep that. Now it's starting to come into tone. So sometimes when you put you go for that smoky or that darker glam, you've got to kind of try and work out, right, how am I going to balance and counteract this colour out? Look down for me. So perfect. So this is what we've done. Just at your lash line, where your lashes are, we've used a kind of mauve tone, and we've used a mauve tone around. Look down for a second. So just want to make sure that I've got all the gaps there. Yeah, now that's connected us. That's connected. But it's connected in a soft way, because I'm going to put... Okay, if you look up for me, I'm just going to blend across just underneath your lash line, and I'll smudge this out. Look up again, so the same pencil. if you look up for me a second. So now I want to smudge. Perfect. So we're going back through just to smudge that line. And then I'm going to go back in. I was using a gorgeous pink, which is a nude tone around your eyes, just to go back in and soften. So you can have block colour, you can have the glam, but you've got to soften around it. Look up for me a second. And we're going to go back in and freshen up your concealer. Just take away. You see how that starts to look now, and the glaze in your eyes, that's what I'm after. That's pretty. And then close up. Well, actually, you don't have to close down because I'm just going to extend this out here a little bit. Let's go back in with corrector. So now I'm setting you. Because at each stage, when you go to complete, so not too far up. So you're colour correcting again, because you have now got that sharpness with your eye, but you've got to keep yourself bright. So we've come down a little bit. We can even take your concealer around the brow of your eye just to make sure. We're going to go back in with a soft bit of blush, and then I'm going to start to work in some mascara. So now I've joined it up a little bit. So now I'm just going around with the highlighter to illuminate this whole look. That's soft and pretty. Oh, your eyes are piercing. Brilliant. That's exactly what we came for. And then I'm just going to get a brush, work some mascara in. I'm going to keep your lips quite natural, actually, because through all of that now, because you've got even skin, and your skin's neutralised. Again, this is another favourite product from Sculpted, and that's Sculpted by Amy Connolly. Her lip balm, beauty balm, that looks like you've got a colour on your lip. It's just the balm, and it's just so easy. You've got a natural lip colour. We've connected the cheek to the lip. you've got a nice strong eye. Let's get some mascara on you. Just going to get a mascara wand and then we're going to glam up those eyes.
Thank you.
And this is the dressing. So nice smoky jet black. There's loads of different mascaras on, but this is a favourite because I know that this one stays. So look down, this is a Bobbi Brown smoky eye mascara. I'm just going to take off some of this product. I've got a little bit too much on that brush. And then I'm going up. You've got nice long lashes. So now, where I have, it feels a bit uncomfortable, but I'm dressing from right underneath. And that's why I didn't put black eyeliner in your lash line or use it, because you can have the mascara that's going to do that job effectively. Let's drop this eye. 1 second, look up for me a second. It's this little long. So again, lift your lash up, loads of mascara. And you know, again, you like quite natural lashes, but if you want to glam in, you can go in with false lashes. You can whisk up loads more mascara. You know, your eyes are the feature. You have to play a little bit. And that's a new product that I've not used before, but I was able to work it in terms of, okay, there's a lot of pigment here, so how can you make the pigment work? You have to blend it. So you have to do, if you've got a bold block colour, you have to put some light around it in order for it to connect, and you know, for it to do what you want to do. So again, some nice brushes, but simplify it. So you could do this with the same product that I used from Chanel, a nice eye pencil. You've got one shade colour, a soft neutral. You've got a couple of you've got 3 products on your eyes. You've got 3 eye colour. But, you know, we played with it a little bit. You know, a glam smoky eye is like pretty intense, but if you soften everything else around it, it looks really pretty. And you know, we're pretty chic in London, where you can kind of rock it up like that. I'm actually going to copy that, so I'm going out later on, so I'm going to copy your smoky eye. So again, I hope you like it.
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my absolute pleasure. I absolutely love having, and here's a couple of other things, you know, let me just, if I really want to take this a little bit more. So I have a product that I use that I can use, and I can contour this product. So it's a Chanel contouring cream. I can use that to contour. Your face doesn't need that. It's slim and it's beautiful. You know, all your features are in place. However, if I want to give you a little bit of depth, and I hope I don't spoil this. So this is one, they have these products, there's 3 different tones and colours. I could have gone in and sculpted and shaped you a little bit. However, a softer way to do that is we've got a Le Beige's, like, it's almost like a bronze tint. So again, it's just having a few cheeky products. And you said that you like that glass look. So I'm just trying to see if I can bring this into skin here. Amazing canvas skin to do makeup. It's beautiful. So again, you've already got, I don't know what Pat McGrath's do, I do know what Pat McGrath's used, but I haven't used nearly. But if I want to go in, you go in with something, and I want to give you a little bit of tone, I can go in with a bit of soft product around here to illuminate your skin. If you wanted to take it from day to evening, I would do a sheer tint. But I wouldn't do, because you've got a block colour on your eyes, I wouldn't do a block colour on your lip. What I would do is I would go in with something quite soft and sheer, and I'll show you. And this would take you from natural day or brunch chic. I would give you a little bit more. Here we go. So this is a tone. It's got a little bit of red raspberry in it, but it's sheer. So it's going to work with the pigment of your lip. This is a new product, so I'm just going to go in a little bit. Open your lip a second. So now, these are great because they work with the pigment of your lip. So sheer, they're so soft. There we go. So again, if you're using, so now you've gone up a little bit. If you have a look at that, it's almost,
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
but
a bit bolder.
It's bolder, but it's still soft. And it's still manageable, and it's still not, because you've got the block colour on your eye, you can go up with warmth and colour on your lip. But let's make it sheer and, you know, fun. That smile's amazing. That's gorgeous. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this makeup session. So.
Thank you. I don't usually do looks this bold. I really like it.
You know what? It's a one-off. It's nice and you can do it. But it's doing it right and making sure that around the window of the eyes you've got the light and you've got illuminated skin. It looks really pretty. So I hope you have fun with it.
Yeah, thank you. It also just feels really comfortable. I think sometimes when I do false lashes and there's like too much.
Yeah. You don't need false lashes. You've got really pretty eyes. So, you know, again, it's just, you know, working with your eye shape. The colour of your eyes is amazing. So it's how, you know, a makeup artist will come in and pop the colour of it and the tones that you use. And, you know, having such a block pigmented colour on your eye, you know, if you're using black mascara, don't use black eyeliner, because what I want is your eyes to pop.
Yeah.
So we've achieved that. It looks pretty, it looks fun, it looks nice, without it being too intense. Yeah, we got there.
Show it off. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natalie Kamal and I'm a professional makeup artist and hairstylist based between London and Greece. And today I'm with the beautiful Melissa. So excited to be back and do your makeup.
Thank you.
We're doing more of a glam version today, like soft glam. It's gonna look amazing and still enhance your beauty.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, can't wait. Okay, let's get into it. So I've already sanitized my hands. And if I remember correctly, you have more of combination skin.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, nice. So I'm just gonna use some cleanser to remove anything that can be on the skin before we do the makeup. Do you have any allergies?
No.
Okay. Lovely. So I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner, and this is a recent discovery. It's a really nice toner. I like to use it with my hands. So I just put a few drops, and then I just, tap it into the skin, and it just helps to very gently exfoliate, and it's acid free, so it's great if you have, sensitive skin. And it does feel nice. It's quite lightweight. It just helps to prep the skin really nicely for makeup. How does it feel?
It's really refreshing.
Nice?
Great. It smells lovely as well.
Yeah, no, I really like it. So it's just nice to massage it. If you want, you can also put a little bit on a cotton pad and just really cleanse the skin with it. But I prefer the one with the hands. Next, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. Again, this is a new addition. Always trying to make the makeup kit better. Okay, so I'll also use 2 drops. And it's also a super nice product. It drenches the skin in hydration, and it smells very nice. And make sure you massage it everywhere onto the face and whatever is left on the neck. A lot of the times, if anything is left, I would just tap it around the eye area as well. And in that stage, it's nice to give yourself a little massage. Tell me if I'm a little bit too hard on your face.
No, it feels lovely. It's really relaxing.
And my hands are quite cold. Lovely. So you can instantly see how glowy it has made your skin look. Yeah. Next, I'll take some eye cream. This is from The Ordinary. I can't remember the name of it, but I've decanted into this packaging because it's easier.
Oh, okay.
It contains caffeine, and it's very, very watery, the texture of it. So this, helps that we are not putting a very heavy layer underneath the eye area, because you don't want afterwards for it to, start creasing and building up. So the lighter creams you put around your eyes, the better it is. Yeah. Close your eyes. So always make sure, to take your time with your skin prep, because this really makes a massive difference when you apply the makeup on top of it. And it will also help in the longevity of your makeup. And after applying this, you can just massage a little bit underneath the eye area. I also like to put this finger on top of the other one and just really dab around. Next, I'm going to use a moisturizer. my absolute favorite, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched. I used this on you last time as well, and this product is genius. Basically, it's a very rich cream, but it's oil free, so it really helps to give enough moisture to the face and the skin, but then it also does have a grippy texture, so makeup stays on top of it really well, and it smells amazing. How does it feel?
So nice. I do really like the smell of this one.
Yeah, I mean everyone does that has has it. They say the same.
Yeah, it smells like you could eat it.
Yeah, especially in the morning, it's amazing to apply this product because it's citrusy, so it really helps to freshen you up, wake you up. It's amazing. Again, taking our time. If you have the time to massage every single product on your skin, then why not? Like, do it if you have the time, because I feel like it's a nice kind of self-care thing to do for yourself in the morning or at night. Okay. Lastly, we will moisturize the lips. And for this, I love the Laneige lip sleeping mask. So this is another scent. It's called Sweet Candy.
Ooh.
So it's very nice, very sweet. I used to have the other one, which was a bit more red, but I think I prefer this scent. Then I'll use the other side of the Q-tip to add a little bit more. Okay. So I use my little mixing palette. Okay. I'll begin first with the eyes because we'll have a little bit of fallout. If it happens, then it's much easier to clean. And I'll begin by priming your eyes with the P. Louise base. This product is absolutely amazing. I'm taking shade number 2. And it just really gives you the most amazing base for your eyes. Okay. It's quite a thick product, so you need to make sure to not apply a lot. Start building it up, and then if you need more, then you can add more. And this will really help to block out any redness on the skin, and any eyeshadow you put on top of it, it will really grip. So it's something between tapping and swiping would work best to apply this type of product. And make sure to get it inside this inner corner because it really helps to brighten this area. Lovely. And open your eyes. Amazing. Perfect. So in this stage, if you wanted, you can just use some powder, but I'm gonna skip the powder for now. And I'll go straight in with eyeshadows. Okay. So one of my favorite colors, and this is a really nice color for you, it's called Tete Tint from MAC. So many brushes to choose from. I love it. So making sure to remove any creases. I'll go with the MAC Tete Tint and remove excess product and just slightly tapping it into the on top of the eyes, just to add the tiniest amount of warmth. So when you start a soft glam makeup, usually it's much better to start with the matte colors and then apply on top the shimmers. So it depends, what you want to do, but that's usually much easier. So that's what we're starting with. And open your eyes. Lovely. Again, removing the creases. So there are a lot of eyeshadows that will go on top of this one. This is just our base color. And open your eyes. Lovely. Lovely. Next, I would like to use just a matte eyeshadow. I'm taking this pale whitish color to just apply it underneath your brow. From here, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury, the Sophisticate palette, and this is also amazing. I love this palette. Usually, when I'm doing soft glam, I like to make sure that it's building up and it always looks as clean as possible. It just really helps to create this softness, and then you can see the structure of the eyeshadow a bit better. So mainly underneath the brows. And in the inner corner. So anything that is a pale color helps to really make the eyes look bigger. So that's the goal here. I'm just extending the pale color to the very inside of the eyes. And open your eyes. Lovely. Next, I think I will stay with the same brush, and I will use the brown color from the Sophisticate using the other side of the brush. And that's why it's always best to use one side for one color, the other side for the other color, so it can be multi-purpose. This is more like a neutral brown, and I'll start to add a little bit of depth. You know, when you're creating this type of look, you don't have to use the exact products that I'm using. If you have something similar, then it should work fine as well. So depending on how you want to create the eye shape, that's how you would take your brush. So we're trying to always lift the eyes. So I'm starting in the base of the lashes and lifting it up. And open your eyes. Lovely. With the same first brush, with no added product, I'm just softening this. Again, going with a little bit more product and building it up. Open your eyes. Lovely. And look down. You know, we're trying to create this gradual coloring from lighter to darker to even more darker. So again, same, going up. And open your eyes. Great. Sometimes it always works best if you apply a little bit of eyeshadow, open your eyes, see where are you, and then you blend and you continue doing it. Yeah, I actually also really like when the brush is more square and fluffy to really help to lift the eye. It works really well because a lot of people always think, you know, I have to use this type of brush. You can have one for placement and blending, and this is a pure blending brush. So you can always, you have to play around with them to see what works for you best. Okay, open your eyes. Lovely. So I've extended the eyeshadow a little bit higher as well. So I'll do the same on the other side. And open your eyes. That's another tip when you're doing your eye makeup. When you open your eyes and you're blending, then you can see how far you're taking the color. Because otherwise, if your eyes are closed, you can't see how far you've taken the shadow. And open your eyes now. Lovely. Perfect. So, as like last time, I like to give you a glimpse of what we're doing.
Oh, I see what you mean about what you're saying with the eyes, actually.
Yeah, and that's just the base, basically.
I really love the colours, though,
Yeah?
even though it's the base.
Yeah, they're more like peachy browns. They do look amazing on you.
Thank you.
Next, I'll take again from the Sophisticate the darker color, the brownish one, because there's also a gray. Always remove excess on the back of your hand. And now with a smaller brush, I'm going on the base of the actual lash and building up even more the darkness. And open your eyes. Lovely. Yeah, it's very nice because it's not too dark. And then back with my blending brush, it can be the first one. And again, softening the shadow. And open your eyes. The difference is tiny, but you know, that's how self glam is. It's just building small layers. And open your eyes. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. And open your eyes. Really nice. I will now use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This is also a new one in the market that I've been obsessed with. And I'll take the shade Silhouette. It's a very dark brown. And I will use an even smaller brush. Sorry. Like this is the MAC 212, and really push it in the lash line. So almost creating like eye pencil or eyeliner look, but with the shadow. So I like to just stamp it and then lift the brush up. And open your eyes. Lovely. And look down. Yeah. I love this. This is so nice. And then what you can do is you can take your other smaller brush that it's a bit fluffier, and just in this outer corner you just soften it. So you need to make sure that each eyeshadow is completely blended. Like you can't see where it starts and where it ends, and that's why it's a bit more time consuming, but it always looks amazing. Now open your eyes. Lovely. And look down. And open your eyes. Lovely. And look down. And open. And then with no more product, you can always, you know, blend it upwards. Open your eyes. And always back to the blending. It never ends. Open your eyes. Perfect. Yeah. I'll show you even the difference so you can see what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It does
like
make a
pop,
small difference. Yeah. The reason I'm doing it with eyeshadow is that it's softer, and then we can always go on top of it with the liner. The other thing is this usually creates a little bit of fallout, but that's fine because then we can just clean it easily. And you can see I'm just, the most drama is in this outer part. And open your eyes. Lovely. And again, blending. What's the most amount of time you've stayed to do your makeup yourself?
I would say I'm really quick with makeup.
Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I could probably do it in 5,
Wow.
but I don't do much.
Yeah.
Really just BB cream and then a tiny bit of brown pencil on my eyes.
Do you like to usually smudge it?
I think I use quite a not a very strong
And open your eyes. Yeah.
brow liner as eyeliner.
Just look at me. Yeah. Tell me.
So it smudges quite easily with my fingers.
Yeah.
I do agree that I think like the softer feel of like eyeshadow and
Close your eyes. Yeah.
stuff like that looks quite nice on the eyes.
Yeah, it's usually harder and it's more time consuming. But with anything in general, you know, anything that is like that takes more time. Yeah, I find that, for example, for myself, doing my own makeup is my time of the day where I feel like I'm taking a break and I'm just relaxing. I think if you find the right makeup for you, it just then becomes a pleasure to do your makeup. And I've seen that with a lot of my clients after we do like a makeup lesson, you know, they start enjoying to do their makeup by themselves.
Have you always kind of known the style of makeup that suits you as well, or did it take a while to
I mean,
find
I
out?
started doing makeup since I was like very, very young. So I've been playing with my face for ages. And yeah, now I think I found more what I like and the style that I'm comfortable with. Yeah, it did. I used to do a lot of mistakes, I'm not gonna lie. And it's normal. But then, you know, once you get the right things, it then looks amazing.
Yeah, I feel like you're really in tune with like seeing the right colours for people's faces.
Thank you. I'm now taking a Q-tip and just some makeup remover. You can also do this with the cream, like any face moisturizer. But I like to clean up as I'm going along. Now, if I want to create like a sharp eye, I want to give you this so you can see as I'm doing it. It's a really interesting thing. And it's really useful for most people to see. So, you know, when you're applying your eyeshadow and you're becoming messy, you can be messy. And then when you come with the Q-tip, if you want, you can sharpen it like this.
Ah.
Look.
Yeah, so it's like a straight line.
Yeah, and it just completely changes the look. Let me see you.
Completely.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's amazing. So don't worry. So obviously for you, you see here, if we cut it that way, it just gives you a much lifted effect.
Yeah.
We're still gonna blend it around here, so it's not gonna look as sharp. But I'm just giving you options, you know. Lovely. I'm gonna do the other side too. Which side do you prefer from those two?
I think this one actually, because it kind of lifts the whole
Yeah.
face up.
It's a bit of a different thing for you as well.
Yeah.
So don't worry, when you're doing your eyeliner or eyeshadow, if you messed it up, it's absolutely easy to clean it. The other way you can do it is you can take a wipe and then just put your finger and then just slide it over, and that's another way too. Lovely.
Do you just use micellar water right now?
Yeah, this is micellar water, yeah. The thing is, it would be better to use micellar water and not an oil-based remover, because if we use an oil-based, then it will become very oily. This area, you'll have to do micellar water after. So this just, you know, is one step to do everything. And you always want to follow your bottom lash line to know how from where to start. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit more here. Blend. And open your eyes. Perfect. Now, with the brush that I had the darker color, after I've cut, I've cleaned up with no extra product. And with the eyes open, I like to start lifting the darkness up as much as I want. So I'm just doing the tiniest amount in the crease and then blending. Same here. And open. Lovely. And blending. Of course, you can go darker if you want it. Okay, back to the Sophisticate palette again. Remember about how we were saying to keep it constantly as much as possible clean. So I'm taking back the light color, reinforcing the light color in the beginning of the eyes, and open your eyes. Yeah. And same underneath the brow. Okay, so this is just an eye pencil. This is from Rimmel, and I'll just place it inside your eyes. Take your time. So look up and apply. Then I'll give you a small break.
Sorry, I'm
Just
so
a
bad
tiny-
at this.
No, don't worry. I'm just gonna use a small amount. Okay, this eye is done.
Thank you.
I know it feels like ticklish a bit. I know. Take your time. Let's go. Okay, break. Okay, done. Well done. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It does feel a bit strange, you know, when other people are...
I wonder if people get used to it with time, if they have their makeup done quite often.
I would say they do, yes. Okay. So I think last time we did do tight lining on you. We used brown, but today, because we are also gonna use lashes, I want to do black tight lining, and it's an amazing technique. It will just transform your eye. So it's a bit different when you do it on yourself, or if somebody else is doing it on you. If you're doing it on yourself, make sure that the Q-tip and the pencil are always parallel. So if you're lifting from this area, then your pencil has to be in the same direction, and then you keep going forward. Okay, lift your chin and look down. Even when I'm doing it on other people, I like to use the Q-tip, and I'm pushing it in the corner, like inside in the root of the lashes. Take your time. I promise it's gonna be super worth it. So yeah. And look down. Lovely. Perfect. Lovely. Your lashes are very long, so they're trying to twist downwards. If this happens just as you're applying it, just make sure you're not letting them go down.
Okay.
Lovely. When you're ready, look down. Perfect. Let me see. Lovely. And one last time, and you look this way. This way. Beautiful. Well done. Everything else is easy from here. Okay, perfect. Now we'll do a little bit of a nice shiny eyeshadow. So I was thinking to use from, again, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, the shade Muse. And I'll use it with my finger It's this very nice golden color, very beautiful. Golden champagne, I would say. And open your eyes. Yeah, very nice. You can use anything you like. Another tip is you can use the NYX glitter glue primer. You would use a tiny bit where you want to put the eyeshadow or the sparkle, and then you would put the sparkle or the eyeshadow on top, and it will just make it twice more like, you know, blingy, and it grips better and it lasts for ages. So you can first apply how we're doing it now and then apply the NYX glitter glue, so that would also work. But this is beautiful on you, wow. And open your eyes. Love that. Usually with these shimmer shadows, it's much easier to apply them with your finger. And open your eyes. Lovely. Wow. Perfect. Alright. And let's do eyeliner. I'm thinking of going with the dark brown. Yes. Okay. Alright. So I'll use the Inkblot Gel Eyeliner. This is the brown color. And again, it's extremely pigmented. I'll just use the tiniest amount. Now, because this has dried out, I'll show you an amazing tip that you can do. There is something called Inkblot Duraline. Let me find it. And it's a liquidy product. I did decant it in this bottle because the original one it comes in, it does open easily, so this is a little bit more secure. And this just helps to moisten everything. Like if you have a cream eyeshadow that you feel is not working as it used to do, this will just completely take it from dry to extremely wet again, like new. And you can mix it, you know, with foundations, so you can do a lot with it. So I'm preparing a little bit of the same brown color, the silhouette, because I'm going to apply a little bit of liner and then quickly smudge it with the shadow. So I'm just pressing this in and open your eyes. Lovely. And open. Lovely. And open. Lovely. And then with the shadow, so I'll just create a little bit more here. Open your eyes. Lovely. Open. And open. Look at me. Perfect. And look down. Lovely. And open. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, I'll just give you a glimpse.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love that.
It just takes it from
Yeah, it pops
nice
even
to like,
more.
wow. Yeah.
But it's like all the steps play their part.
Exactly.
Wow.
So you can do like, you know, a softer version, and then at night you can just take it up a notch. Okay. So starting by stamping the liner. And open your eyes. Yep. And try to always never take the liner too in, because I feel like this closes the eyes. Look down for me. So I like to keep it until like here maximum. Open your eyes. Lovely. And open your eyes. Lovely. Now keep your eyes open. Just gonna do a little tail. And I love this brush. This is my Kitco Sharp Angle. Yeah, that's 1.9. So when I do my wing, I prefer to have my eyes open, because that way I can see where I'm placing it. And don't worry if you do any mistakes, because you can always just sharpen it up with a Q-tip. And look at me. Perfect. All right. And look at me. Lovely. Because you know, with soft glam, it usually does require liner. Okay, I'll just turn you slightly. I hope the camera can show. So always take your time with the eyeliner. And look at me. And look down. Okay. And open. And open your eyes. Look at me. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I love it. I'll just need to clean it slightly, and then it will be perfect. Is there any particular makeup products that you absolutely love and would recommend? Because I usually like to take recommendations from my clients and, you know, people I work with.
That's tough. But I really like shimmery things, like eyeshadows, and I have a little roll-on one.
Yeah.
That I don't think it's necessarily the best shimmer. It's just really quick.
Yeah.
To get that
Shimmers
sparkle.
are my thing as well. So to correct now the eyeliner, these Q-tips are from Muji. They
Oh,
are
okay.
they are tiny and they don't have the fluff.
Ah.
Yeah, so they're very good. Yeah, they're best when you want to correct like small things. So yeah, I'll just dip it in a bit of micellar water and just correct here little the eyeshadow, the eyeliner I meant. Okay, that's me. Perfect. Lovely. And I'll do the other side with the other side of the Q-tip. Once eyeliner is done, everything else on the eyes are easy. And if you need to extend slightly the shadow, the liner, you can always do it with a little bit of eyeshadow. And open your eyes. Yeah. The other thing is, like, if you're gonna use lashes, you don't always have to do the liner, you know, from the beginning perfect, because do the lashes first and then this is gonna guide you through as well. Yeah, let me see you. Perfect. So we will come back and perfect it if we need to. Lovely. Time for some individual lashes. I'll not do the massive ones because, you know, it's a fairly new thing for you. So I've again decanted the lashes in here, and the glue of my choice that I like is the Duo glue. So I'll use the individuals. Have you had them done before?
No.
Okay. Individuals look very natural, and they are amazing. And they can last for a few days.
Do
Look
I
down
close
for
it?
me.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't close. Just look down.
Okay.
So I'm using size 9 and 10, and it's one of my favorite things is to use 1 9 1 10 1 9 1 10, and I feel like this creates a very nice fluffed out look. And look down. And then if we want more drama, then I can add more 10s or even 11s or 12s. And open your eyes. Look at me. Perfect. So yeah, I'll add a few more 10s in the corner just to add that lift. And actually, you know, eyelashes are not that hard to apply on yourself. I did do actually a makeup video showing how you can do it on yourself. And it's not very difficult. Look at me. Lovely. The other little secret with lashes is that you don't always have to use a lot of lashes in the outside corner, because that then makes the eyes more droopy. Look down for me. And lashes can really transform any makeup. Look at me. Lovely. Do they feel comfy?
Yeah, they feel
Yeah.
fine compared to when I've tried lashes in the past, and it's like the connected strip. It's
Yeah.
usually quite uncomfortable, but this,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like anything's there.
And very different as well, these ones. So the closer I come to the inner corner, I apply the lashes diagonally, so then it can just give you a better feel. No, I love these lashes. They feel amazing, look amazing. They come in various thicknesses as well. This is like the thinnest one. Open your eyes. Lovely. Yeah, lovely. And I'm just gonna use one more size 10. Oh, you're gonna love it. Are you doing anything nice this evening? Look at me. Yeah, look down.
I should be, really. I've got nice makeup on.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Wow, I love it. Okay, let's just do the other side now. And you know, a lot of people might be like, oh, why didn't she use mascara before? I feel like when you put mascara before the lashes, it makes the lashes very dry. And when you apply the lashes, look down, they don't look very seamless. So applying mascara afterwards is much better, in my opinion. And open your eyes. Look at me. Look down. And when we put mascara, they're gonna feel even more weightless. So 1/9, 1/10, as we were mentioning before. And open your eyes. Lovely, look at me. Look down. The other important thing is when applying these lashes to make sure you remove them the correct way. So you don't need any pulling. You have to use an oil-based makeup remover. Look down. The one that, that you have to usually shake. And then you put a lot of Q-tips to get some of the product. And you just put it on top of the lashes to really saturate them. And wait until the glue starts to dilute, and that's how they will come off. It just requires a bit of patience. And open your eyes, look at me. Lovely. You know, the nice thing with these individuals is you can go as natural as you want or as strong as you want. Depending, you can change the length, the thickness. Yeah, look down. Look at me. Perfect. Look down. I feel like also with these lashes, after some time, because of gravity, they start to go down. So sometimes towards the end, in the finishing touches, you might have to maybe remove one or two. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And don't be scared if that happens to just pull it off. But just make sure you're actually pulling the lash, not your actual lash. Or sometimes, you can maneuver it with your fingers. Open it. Yeah. Great. And look down. And always remember that when you use mascara, they will become stronger and more voluminous looking. I think one last one. Open your eyes. And look down. Maybe I'll add one more here. Open your eyes. Wow.
Thank you.
Are you ready to get a small glimpse of those
Yes,
lashes?
I'm so curious.
Here you go.
Oh wow! Oh, they look quite natural.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I prefer them so much more than the
Stripped
strips.
lashes.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And they just really elevate the makeup so much. So I'm just stamping a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in medium brown, the brow powder duo. Just on your eyelashes, on your eyebrows, sorry. Yeah, just tiny amount. I much prefer powders because they are a lot more natural. And look at me. Lovely. Oh, I think from now on, whenever I do your makeup, it's gonna be like more glam. Okay.
I have to try out the hair as well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Perfect. Let's move on to the face and we'll come back to the eyes in a bit. Again, my favorite primer, Hourglass Veil. I think I'm running out. But this just gives the skin like a velvety finish. Especially if you have oily skin combination, this is amazing. I trust it so much. You want to really massage it into the face. And don't worry about the white residue, it will just go away. And open your eyes. Lovely. Maybe in this stage I'll add a bit more of the eye cream that we had used, eye gel. Okay, perfect. And my all-time favorite foundation, Armani Luminous Silk. I think this would be a great color for you.
Thank you.
So this is shade number 5. Okay. So I will apply a very small layer first with the brush. And then I will go with the sponge. Last time I did it with another type of brush, but I thought, you know, let's do another way so we can have several options. So usually if you're going to an event, you want it to look more flawless. So one of the ways you can do that is by taking a small layer of foundation, really pushing it into the skin, taking your time to buff it in, because it's not about using a lot of product. It's trying to use less and get the maximum effect from it. So I'm taking little by little. Okay. And open your eyes. Love it. Okay, now because there is a little bit, a few of the spots, I'll take my MAC concealer. This is a very full coverage product. And let me take a bit of product from it. So I'll take a bit of the pinkier shade and slightly from the yellow one. And then I'll use, surprisingly, a blending brush. It works better. And I'll mix these two. So this is a very thick concealer, but I will just use this to stipple the concealer on. Because you know, when you're working on small areas, you want to use a small brush to really correct. And then you can just fluff out. So I'm only stippling this product onto the little spots, and then we will go on top of it with some foundation. This will just allow us to use less foundation in these areas. Sometimes it's also better to let them be more see-through, because if you try and cover them too much, they show more. So now I'm gonna use a sponge that I've already run it into water so it can become a little bit bigger. And I'll use the same Giorgio Armani foundation, same everything, and use a little bit on my sponge and start to stipple that on the face. Or like, no, not stipple, to buff it into the skin. So not only this will give you a very flawless coverage, it will be very long lasting, and it will look very, very natural. I'll just make it, spread it out. And I usually like to start, in the middle of the face more. So remember, this is not your morning makeup or every day. This is more like you're going to an event, you're wearing a nice dress and you want a bit of that glam and drama. And open your eyes. Do you tend to apply your BB cream with your fingers, with a brush, or
I
how do
usually
you
use my fingers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fingers are always really good also. I personally don't like doing my makeup with my fingers just because maybe I have a lot of brushes as well. I love brushes.
I think I'm just quite lazy and I worry that I wouldn't clean them often enough.
Yeah, definitely. If you're gonna use brushes, you have to make sure you clean them quite often. Like, I clean mine at least once a week. So especially for foundation, maybe after 3 uses, I would want to wash it. 3 to 5 uses. Okay, we will come back to the sponge in a bit. Next, I'll use some of the Charlotte Tilbury correctors called Magic Vanish in shade number 1. And I'll use a concealer brush and open your eyes. This is just to take away the dark area. So when we apply concealer, we apply less. And open your eyes. And you never really have to apply concealer or corrector very close to the lash line, because that then creates more creasing, and we don't need that. So I used very little, and I'm actually taking away most of the product off my hand. Open your eyes. And then with the other side of the brush that has no product, I'm just, blending it. Same with the other side. Lovely. Okay. So for concealer, again, one of my favorites, Estee Lauder Double Wear, shade number 1C, and C stands for cool. I'll use the same brush, the other side of it, and I'll use the smallest amount in this inner corner. Like here. It might seem like I'm applying a lot, but I'm not. And then just a little bit in this outer corner. And you can further sharpen the eyeshadow with this technique as well. And I'll take it a little bit higher, like this. Perfect. Now the secret with concealer and as well with foundation, and I think I said this in the previous video, if you want to create more of a full coverage effect, then apply the concealer and just wait like a minute or so before you blend it, and that gives it enough time to set. All right, perfect. Look at me, perfect, lovely. Then, you know, anywhere else you need further concealing, you can use it. So I'm just tamping it a little bit in this area here. All right. Until this dries just a little bit, I'll use the Patrick Ta. This is the contour. And again, it's a really nice one. I really like the shade. This is in She's Statuesque. It's a very cool toned shade. And I will also use his brush. It's amazing. And start to really give an angle here to the face. Just a little bit. Same here. So, you know, contouring has to be almost invisible. So I applied it with this brush, and I'll go with my first foundation brush and start stamping it, or like, you know, just tapping it so it can completely soften. And you can see the concealer is already ready to be finished. Open your eyes. So yeah, just buffing this and open. Yeah, now that it has set, it's so much easier to blend. Okay. And open your eyes, Melissa. Lovely. And open again. Okay. So, you know, having the first foundation brush in hand is always a great idea for softening everything else. Just adding a little bit here and here. Okay, perfect. This is the concealer brush. Whatever is in the brush, I'll just use it. And remember about how I told you we will soften this edge. That's how I do it. I take the concealer brush when we're done with the concealer and just go over it, and that's it. And it removes the harshness without removing the actual product. Obviously you have to be light-handed. Okay, perfect. Now for powder, I will use the Huda Beauty one. This is an amazing powder. Do you tend to use powder, Melissa?
Not usually, no.
Okay, so this is really good powder. I love this, especially when you want to really perfect the skin. I have the small size and it's amazing. So usually if you have any pores that you want to cover, then it's a really good way to do it with the puff. Or when you want also this longevity, the puff really does make a big difference. So I'll start to stipple this in. And just with the brush. Okay. The areas that I usually like to do with the puff is, you know, the T-zone, the nose, and the part that is here, beginning of the cheeks. Okay. How does the skin feel until now?
Nice.
Yeah. Good. Okay. So I will use a little bit of powder. Okay. And so this is the Hourglass Ambient Lightening Powder in the shade Dim Light, and I love this. It's a very nice, unique color that just really adds a bit of depth, but without making you look dirty. Open your eyes. So make sure you're stippling everything to go up. And it also never makes the skin look dry. It doesn't cling in any dry areas. It's an amazing powder. It almost, like, you know, makes the skin look better. Because usually a lot of people are really scared of applying powders because they find that it makes them look dry and things like that. But this one really does enhance. And now for blush, what shall we use? So we have done more of a peachier look. Let me see you. Usually, you know, you can put up the colors next to your face and you can really tell. This is very nice. Like, what I mean is, if you hold the mirror and just get a shade that is, for example, wrong for you, so you can see. Even this one is too much. You see, you put it next to your face and it looks overpowering.
Yes.
But then you take a color like this.
And it's in tune with the rest.
In tune, yeah. So it makes a big, big difference. This is a matte one.
Okay.
So yeah. This is MAC. Let me see, I think it's Peaches. What's the name? So this is the MAC Melba. Alright. I will actually continue with this brush, my fave Charlotte Tilbury brush. So a little bit of this blusher and just slightly in the middle of the cheek and going upwards. Same onto the other side. And open your eyes. Lovely. I'll now use a little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is in the shade number 3. Just to, you know, lift up the brows. And if you want to add more to them, you know, you can take them the other way around first. Lovely. All right. Now I'm gonna go back to the early colors we used, and I'll use them a little bit on the lower lash line. So MAC Theta Tint, and open your eyes. Yeah, we don't have to use the dark colors. I'm mainly using some of the lightest ones. And open your eyes. I hope that's not too ticklish. No. And just a little bit of the darker one from the Sophisticate, and only use it in this outer corner. This is completely optional, by the way. If you want, you can keep it as it was before, but this is if you want that extra glam. So with the darker ones, only in the very outer corner. And always have the concealer brush in hand so you can soften as you go along. Open your eyes. Perfect. Let me see. Yeah, it does look nice on you.
Thank you.
Look up for me. All right. Love it. Next, I'll take the MAC Studio Fix. This is a full coverage powder. It's a powder foundation. What I love it for is in the end of the makeup, wherever I need to add a little bit more coverage, like for example on the small spots, this would work really well because it not only will provide coverage, but it will also tone it down, and it's a really useful way to cover them quickly. Even if you're not wearing foundation and you just want, you know, very quick. Yeah, you see with this one here, you can tell a small difference. All right. It's a little bit here and there. Just make sure you buff it really well into the skin. And it's especially good, you know, in areas that we have more pores, you want to cover. This is really good. Around the nose area. Yeah. Now one last cleanup under the brows. Sorry, no, it's a bit too much, but it does look nice. Now if you want, of course, you can make it sparkling there, but I'm only gonna add some sparkle in the inner corner. And I used this eyeshadow on Melissa last time. This is from Steel, I don't know if you remember it. Just in the inner corner. It's a very shiny, open your eyes. Open. Just normal. Just adding this in the inner corner. Open your eyes. Okay. And open. Love it. And open your eyes. Lovely. Well done. I think it's mascara time. I'll use my trusted L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I always use the waterproof when I'm working on other people, because I'm always doing makeup for events and things, so we want to make sure it's long lasting. And I'm using it with this brush. This brush allows me to go very, very close to your lashes without it being ticklish, you know, on your side. Alright, open your eyes. Yeah, very nice. And look this way. And open your eyes. Lovely. And open. Lovely. Look down. So obviously with mascara, the more the better. But just make sure, you know, you're separating along the way, because you don't want a clumpy look. Do you tend to use mascara on your bottom lashes?
Not usually, no, because I always end up smudging it throughout the day.
Oh, I see. And open your eyes. Lovely. And look down. Okay. I just usually clean them straight away, because otherwise it's really hard to remove it. Okay. Let's have another quick glimpse.
Wow, oh, the mascara makes such a difference.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
wow. And the blush as well, I guess I didn't see that yet, but it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I like it.
I love it.
Amazing. It is quite a glam.
It's glam, but it also doesn't feel too much at all. It's
no,
really
it's comfortable,
soft.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use on you something different today. It's completely, you know, worn off. This is from a brand called Scott Barnes, and it's a bronzer highlighter. It's amazing. It is amazing. I can confirm that. So we can use it with the same brush we did for the foundation, and not only this will give you a nice, some warmth, it will also highlight your décolletage. Yeah, it's a really nice product. It will just add a bit of, you know, glow. I feel like this really finishes off the look if you're going to an event.
I suppose if you have a dress on,
Oh yeah,
this area is really important.
exactly.
I should bring a dress next time.
Oh
Change
yeah,
into.
no, I agree. You can also, apply your moisturizer, your body moisturizer first, or even even mix it with this one. It's up to you. Now, because we have done this product on your body, we will have to add a bit on the ears as well to finish off. We want to make sure that it all looks the same. And in your case, if you had your hair up, then you would want to also apply this product behind the ears, because otherwise it will look like you're much more bronzed in the front and not at the back. So these are the small differences that can really show that something is, that you've done something different. Okay, lovely. And now for lipstick, do you want something specific?
No, I'm pretty flexible. Like, I
Flexible.
trust your decision with what matches. I'm not really sure with soft glam, so.
Yeah, we'll do something a bit more toned down than other times. Okay, so I'm just removing the lip balm, and just with the concealer brush, and open your eyes. I'm just gonna take a bit of your natural color down, if you know what I mean. Just add a small dot of concealer to the brush. Okay. All right, so do you tend to wear lip liner?
Not when I do makeup myself.
Okay, yeah. Me neither, to be honest. But I know some people, it's like they're ride or die kind of product.
Yeah, I don't know, I have quite thin lips that I worry I make it look a bit too artificial if I do lip liner too much.
I mean, lip liner is one of those, I do like it sometimes for a special occasion, but I have to feel like I want to wear the lip liner. Yeah. So I'll use the NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural. I'll just try a bit on you how it looks. But I adore this lip liner. It's a very nice, easy shade it does look natural. That's what I want to say. It's a little bit more on the warm toned, but it is a really nice lip liner. So usually when you want to make your lips a little bit bigger, you make them bigger in the middle part, and as you come in, you make it a little bit smaller. Obviously it depends on the shape, but that's what we're trying to do today. Alright, let's see how it's gonna look with the rest. Let me see, this is a nudish brown. Yeah, I like that. It's not bad. Let me see this one. Yeah, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury in Catwalking. I'll just try a little bit on your lips to see how it looks. Because with lipstick, you know, it always looks so different when you put it on. Let's take this. I really like the lipstick we had used also last time. It did look really good. Let me see you. I feel like it's a bit heavy on you, if you know what I mean. Like it's not very fresh. I don't know if you agree.
Oh, so it's like
It's
more of a
not
strong,
bad.
like nudie.
Yeah, it's different. It's not bad, but I want something a bit more uplifting. And just smile. Smile more. Lovely. It's okay because with lipstick, as I said, you put them on, they look a bit different. And it's easy to change the color if we don't like it. I'm just redoing the concealer thing. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. So just give me a moment as I'm just putting everything. Alright, I will try now a different combination. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna use. Okay, so I'll take a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush lipstick. It's this type of color. And it's very nice, comfortable. Just want to see first how it looks on your lips. Oh yeah, much better. So another way is that you can use a little bit of the lipstick and then go with the lip liner. So I'll do that first. And then use the lip liner and come back to the lipstick. Alright. So this is the Makeup Forever Up and Down Tan. And these pencils are quite unique because you can use them on your eyes and on your lips as well. I am going to blend it a bit. Smile. And I would like to use a more brown color at the same time. Like a combination, you know? this one is called Limitless Brown. Just a little bit to add some depth. Tiny amount. Let me see now. Yeah, I love that. And just going back now with my first one. Smile. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like that. We're gonna blend it. Alright, I'll show you just the tone of it, and then I'm still perfecting it.
Yeah, this one's a lot more.
It has a bit of life.
Rest.
Yeah, it does have a little bit more life. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our concealer and just perfect around the lip a little bit more. Or we can also use our thicker concealer, and you will see what I mean now. Oops, not this brush. Got it out by mistake. So I'll just blend a bit of those two colors. And what we do is we come around the lip and we start to really sharpen it. Lovely. So you do it in stages. So you apply it, and then with the brush you smooth it out. Smile. Lovely. Cut. Okay. And continuing with the same thing on the top one. I think actually I ended up using only the thicker MAC concealer. So it depends what you have. Usually with something that is not as watery is better, so you can be more precise. Okay. Yeah, the difference this makes is huge. And I would do that now. Yeah, amazing. There are a few pieces that are a bit dry around the mouth. So, you can always take back some of your cream and your concealer brush, and then moistening things up. But I'm gonna go back with a little bit of the powder too. Lovely. And let's maybe do some gloss. I bought these recently, the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl ink. They are amazing. You know, if you apply them even by themselves, they're gonna last the whole day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I'll just use a little bit on top of this. Let me see. Yeah, just a little bit in the center. And or what you can also do is take some concealer. So I'll use the one that I had on my hand, the liquid one, apply just in the center. If you want to make, you know, the lips lighter in color, and I would do that. Lovely. One last thing, if you're going to an event and you have, you know, more oily combination skin, you can use a setting spray. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush one, and it's amazing.
Should I shut my eyes?
Yes, please. Don't worry. Lovely. And then I just personally like to use a fan after I'm done with the spray. Open your eyes. Just to dry it off. And maybe, I'm thinking maybe we can add some lip gloss. Or do you prefer when it's more matte?
I quite like lip gloss.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Yeah. I'll use this one from, again, Charlotte Tilbury. Let's see. So yeah, this is just a disposable one. It's much easier that way. And only in the center of the lips. Yeah, this is stunning.
We always end up loving the Charlotte Tilbury ones.
I know, they are amazing. To be honest, you know, we could have went even without the lip liner, now that I'm looking at it again, but it just all depends, you know, they all look different. If you want something a bit more structured, then obviously the lip liner does make a difference. Smile. Alright. Okay, I think it's time for the final reveal. Okay, let me clean this. Okay, perfect.
Oh wow, I love the lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice with that extra gloss on as well.
Yeah, I think it really like finished it off.
Wow. It's so seamless, like what you said with the contour and like the blush, like everything like goes in so smoothly.
Yeah,
There's
definitely. If you want in that stage, we can add some highlighter if you want it to be more shiny.
I love it though.
Yeah?
Honestly, I'm so in love.
Oh, I'm so happy you loved it.
I can't believe it though, because I loved it so much last time as well, and now I love this look too.
Yeah.
Like I could never choose between them. Like
Yeah.
it's like the perfect evening versus the other one could be both almost. Yeah.
It's taking the other one and just really adding on top of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be hard, as you saw, like we corrected things or changed them. So there are ways to correct and fix the makeup, but this I feel like I can still see you. It's still you, but a softer version. This could also be like a bridal makeup.
Definitely.
With the same exact, things. I don't know if you find the liner and the lashes too much if you don't usually wear makeup, even though it's new. I think it looks
they feel
amazing.
fine, the lashes, compared to the stripped
Strip.
ones. These really aren't bothering my eyes at all, so
Yeah.
I think...
And there are even longer ones and shorter ones. I just thought today, because it's your first time, I'll just be in the middle.
I like them though, because they look quite natural.
Yeah. No, they do look amazing.
Yeah,
I'm glad
thank you
loved
so
it.
much.
No worries. You're welcome.
I pin my hair back a little bit.
Well
I thought it
done.
might help.
Well done. That's very good. It really helps. You can ask any questions you like.
Thank you.
I'm always happy to answer. By the way, just to share with you that I'm now an award-winning makeup artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Only
What
this
award
week
was it?
I found out. Yeah, I'm in a bronze medal
Oh,
in a beauty awards.
that's like
British
the
Beauty Awards.
best timing.
Yeah, it was lovely. I never had won an award before,
Congratulations.
and I'm quite happy about that.
Should be proud.
I am actually. It's one of those things, when it first happened, you're like, ah. When it happens again and again, you don't really realize. We use a primer first.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I was wondering what it was. Didn't know you could put primers on the eyes.
Yeah, quite a lot of them.
Oh, I think I used to have the palette. Is it
The
Urban
same?
Decay? I had
Yeah.
number 1 or number 2, I think.
The naked one.
Yeah.
One of the best palettes. It's quite nice and subtle. I think everybody has one naked palette in their kit.
A good variety of colours.
Yeah, they do. They have some nice metallic as well. I think is one palette they have. It's an old one though,
Oh, okay.
with quite nice metallics as well. If you like metallic colors.
So exciting. It's like a way to try out new things.
Sorry if I come across nervous.
No,
That's because
not
I am.
at all. Oh, don't be nervous. I used to be nervous on camera, and then now I just forget they're there.
I'm not nervous when it comes to the camera itself. It's more about people watching what I'm doing.
Oh.
That makes me nervous.
Oh, everyone's really nice, and usually they just like to watch to relax. Had you heard of ASMR before?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's triggering to me actually. It doesn't help me at all.
Oh, no! I think it depends. It really depends on the person.
Yeah, it does.
I can't watch the ones where... I know I was talking to a lady the other day, and she said she likes watching people eat. And I was like, what?
I hate that.
Yeah, I cannot watch that. But some people love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just like watching people get their makeup done or get facials or massages, because it feels like I'm getting one done.
I like pimple popping. If that's called ASMR, I'm not sure, but that's what I like watching. I know it's quite gross.
I think it probably could fit in the genre, maybe. I can't watch that.
That's because it's my job also.
I
Oh,
do beauty as well, so it's kind of triggering for me. I like it. It when you see the complete face being clean, I love that.
Be lucky today. I managed to break out today. It's like my skin knows it's gonna get filmed up close. It immediately gets more spots.
Ah, it's usually when we get nervous.
That makes sense.
When we get nervous, it's easier to have spots. Also, you most likely when you are traveling, you don't have the best eating habits because you can't really. So this is another reason that could be.
I think I've been drinking less water as well.
Yeah, it's usual. That's why people that usually traveling and have their makeup done, they have all sorts of dryness and such. Is just because we don't have the same habits we usually have when we are at our homes.
Do you have a favorite type of makeup to do? Like, do you like the glamorous type or?
Well, I don't have a favorite, but I mean, I like doing certain stuff. I like doing colorful, graphic liners as now, although it's not something that people usually ask for, because usually they prefer more of natural looks or more, you know, wearable ones. So I don't get to do as much as I have liked. But in your case today, I'm gonna try something new. Do you normally wear eyeliner?
No, I'm trying so hard to be still because I never do it.
Well done, you have to be still at this point. This is an amazing eyeliner. Is from Inglot. Is their gel eyeliner. Is very well known among us. It's one of the best eyeliners ever. It's waterproof. It's very stable, smudge proof. It's a very good one. And very easy to work with also. You have very nice eyelashes.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever thought about lash lift?
No, I don't really understand what it does.
That's the next thing you have to film. It actually lifts the lashes. It does what it says.
Yeah.
And if you actually color your lashes black, it's like wearing mascara without wearing any mascara. You actually enhance your natural eyelashes rather than wearing mascara and doing everything you can to make them pop a little bit more. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Does it stay on quite a while?
Yeah. It usually on 4 to 6 weeks. The thing is that depends on your natural growth, how your eyelashes restore themselves, you know. Some of them go quicker, some of them are not as quick, so it depends on your eyelashes also.
Yeah, I've tried to do things like brow lamination and stuff, but the thing is to film it for ASMR you need a quiet room, and a lot of the salons are quite busy and they play loud music, so haven't been able to film any.
There are spas that you can do that.
Oh, really?
I also have my own studio that I do those stuff, and it's quite quiet.
Oh.
But the thing is that I'm going to be leaving for Greece permanently after the 15th
Oh, no.
of September, so I won't be able to help you. But there are some spas that you can find more relaxing kind of setup.
Yeah. I'll have to have a look. And this is the first time I've tried when the service comes to you, so I want to try it more, but
Yeah,
I need to be in London.
Secret Spa does bring therapists to your space.
Yeah.
So if you find a nice hotel room that you would like to use, sometimes it's easy to water. Open your eye. Eyeliner looks amazing on you.
Really? Thank you. I'm going to be so excited to see.
Keep your eyes open
Okay,
and looking straight.
Straight.
I like how it's your first time doing makeup, but then being so brave, doing something completely unknown for you.
That's like if I'm going to do it, I should try something really different. Something that I won't be able to do myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. Keep looking straight. You have beautiful color eyes.
Thank you.
What is your favorite brand when it comes to makeup? Which one do you like to use when you use it?
I quite like Korean brands recently. I've but actually, I'm really into I have this gorgeous lipstick, or lip gloss, I think it's called, from Dior that a friend got me as a birthday present, and it's like the prettiest pink ever.
Is it?
Yeah, but I haven't.
Keep looking front.
Okay. I haven't repurchased it yet because it's quite pricey.
Dior has beautiful products.
It does.
But when it comes to repurchasing, that's an issue.
Yeah. And I also, I really like the look of Charlotte Tilbury's models. They're really pretty. And like the sort of like, I don't know, pillow talk-esque stuff. It's quite pretty.
This aesthetic.
Yeah, I think
it's quite in at the moment.
Yeah.
Many try to recreate this type of looks. What I like with Charlotte Tilbury products is that they are natural, but not as natural as doesn't even show. If that makes sense. So you can still feel like it's makeup, but then it's a natural makeup.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, it still looks like you've got makeup on.
Exactly. Because I don't mind having a very natural makeup when it comes, let's say, for photo shoots and such. But when it comes to glamorous, and I would like a little bit more of makeup. I don't know, it's my preference. I would go for a graphic liner. This is very in also. Fashion.
I think I have a friend that does lots of like interesting ones like this, and she always looks so cool. She even did it once where she put like sequins around her eyes. It's the coolest thing
She
ever.
likes the Euphoria look.
Is that what it's called? I
It's
just kept seeing it and being like, it looks so cool.
do you watch Euphoria?
No. Is it a TV show?
Yeah, I think many people try to recreate those looks. I don't personally ever tried, but they look cool. I like all the glamorous, but still, you know, gemstones and such. I like that. They do use quite a lot of gemstones. Euphoria.
I'll have to look it up. I'm curious now.
That's another type of makeup though. It's more of a creative style of makeup. It's not even glamorous. Have you ever had professional makeup before?
So once on my birthday, I did a Charlotte Tilbury kind of like at the counter makeover.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you
but
did
that
have
was like super natural, so I didn't do the proper eyeliner,
okay.
just mascara. Because I was going to like an event that evening and had a really...
Look at me. You wanted to be very subtle?
Yeah, it was like a baby pink dress and I wanted to...
Open your eyes and look down. Baby pink. Oh.
Yeah, like very pastel and calm.
Barbie.
Oh my god, this is so ticklish.
It is. Sorry about that.
It's okay, it's me.
It's not you. It is ticklish. You're right to be tickled. If it gets too uncomfortable, just let me know. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
And then we can continue. And if it comes to sneeze, just let me know. Because for some people, when they have ticklish eyes, they want to sneeze. It's something that happens to some. Wow. You have the perfect eyes for eyeliners.
Thank you.
How did your YouTube passion started?
I don't... So I was having a lot of treatments anyway because I just
Love.
started... Yeah, I like facials and like beauty in general. And then I saw a few people doing a similar thing online. And
Got inspired?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
There wasn't really anyone doing it in the UK though. Like
More
filming.
Korean.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah, I've
Korean
watched
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
I've watched Korean girls doing head massages,
Yeah, yeah.
detoxifying treatments on their skull.
Yeah, so I wanted to see if the UK had some as well.
You represent UK then. That's nice. Look at me, yeah. Lovely. Now we're gonna make it clean. When did you arrive to London?
Just last night.
Ah, how long are you staying?
I'm going home on Sunday.
Lovely. You're gonna have some time to spend here then.
Yeah, it's a really nice area, so.
It is, isn't it? Very nice and relaxing area. Unlike the rest of London.
Yeah.
Do you like London?
I do. I like central London.
Yeah, because you don't live here. I think you like the buzz, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'd want to live in London.
It's difficult living here day to day, but for holiday it's an amazing place to be. Because there's no time limit.
Is this like foundation that's going on?
No, this is the just clean up my mess. The mess I created. Ah, the one I'm using now.
Yeah, the
Beige
stuff,
colors.
yeah.
Yeah, it is a foundation that I'm using to clean up all the lines, so I make it sharp and nice.
So cool that you do it afterwards.
It is.
Yeah, I always do the other way around.
That's why I like those eyeliners, because they are artistic. You do have a special shape you have to create. You do have color you have to use. You know, it's very artistic. I like using more stable foundations and such, because to me during the day it stays a little bit longer and a little bit better, in my opinion. Doesn't move around as much.
I love how many brushes you have.
Quite a lot. And those are not even half of
Oh
the
my
ones I got.
goodness.
So many home. But I'm always tempted to buy new ones. That's the problem when it comes to brushes and products. Now I'm trying to be more minimalistic, to be fair. For the last year I have tried to reduce the products that I buy, and I'm trying to use the ones that I already have, just because I'm trying to be more sensible for the planet.
That's really good.
Usually the beauty industry has quite a lot of waste and quite a lot of plastic, because you know all these palettes and all these products are coming to plastic palettes and such. So to me it's very important to keep the planet safe. So that's why I'm trying to keep the waste as minimum. And the thing is that most of the palettes, they use quite a lot of plastic just to create different designs.
Okay.
So I'm trying to make my part to reduce that waste.
That's That's really good.
There are some brands, especially that they use, you know, this bulky, look, right over here, yeah, here. This bulky, I'm sure you've seen them, palettes, that they look so amazing. But then at the end of the day, they have exactly the same colors as the ones that they are not as plasticized.
That's really good to reduce waste.
It's very important. There are certain things in the beauty industry that I don't really like, and I'm trying to change. Is the, for example, the marketing of it, trying to sell more treatments, trying to sell more products, you know, on people that they don't actually need it.
It's really fun having this done.
Now that you have the sneak peek, I think you feel you're looking forward to see the end result, right?
I'm excited, yeah.
Have you traveled to other UK places to have treatments done?
I think the furthest I've really gone for a treatment was Kent, because I had a colour consultation done down there. It's like where they see what colours suit you best.
Ah,
It was really fun.
is that here in England?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
It's really good
I
fun.
never had that they do that here. I saw videos of people doing that in other countries, like Korea, I think.
Yeah.
It's Korean, isn't it?
It's quite big in Korea and Japan and over there.
And it does make a difference.
It does, it really does. It was so interesting.
Which colors?
So
did
mine
she
were
choose?
all quite like pastel and like almost like the ice cream colours, like very pale but like baby blue, baby pink, all of those, which is really cute. And then my friend also had it done, and she was like all the really bright.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Aw.
was so different.
That's the nice thing
Yeah.
about people. I love that, how everybody has their own style. I love that. Amazing. Sounds like fun.
Well, I love to watch people get them done. I think I probably watch a lot of the Korean ones as well. And it's
Well,
so
they're
exciting.
quite intriguing, aren't they?
It's so
the Korean.
interesting.
I love it.
Yeah, there's something relaxing about it being in a different language as well.
Yeah, that's true. You don't understand what's going on, but then at the end of the day, it's something interesting happening.
Yeah, I love watching beauty-related content.
Have you always been interested in beauty?
I think so, more the skincare side of it, but I've always really been interested in anything skincare really.
I love skincare.
Yeah, I think it's quite hard though, because if I'm so interested in it, I end up like trying too much and then breaking myself out.
Yeah, because you have to have some stability when it comes to beauty treatments, right?
Yeah.
In order to see the results.
Sometimes like simple is better,
True.
but simple is less fun.
I totally understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm trying recently to tone it down a bit.
What is your favorite skincare brand?
It's hard because I don't necessarily love a certain brand with skincare. Like, I like
them.
yeah, I do like CeraVe quite a lot because they're very calming. Like, the cleansers and the
Are they?
moisturizers. Yeah.
I've never used CeraVe, but I've
Really
heard
good.
quite a lot of good feedback.
It's good for the morning, cleansing my skin. I've yet to find a good vitamin C serum though.
Vitamin C, eh? It's quite nice, making the skin even.
Yeah, and then using a little sun cream.
Now we're gonna clean up everything completely. Not I mean the eyes, the skin around it. And then we're gonna continue with your face base.
Thank you. It's so interesting that the eyes are done first.
Yeah, that's just because we would use lots of eyeliners, creating shapes and such. So we would have to be very precise, and also we wouldn't have liked to mess with face base.
Oh, because it might leave.
Exactly, stains and such. Especially dark colors, they're very easy to leave stains. So it's best to keep it as clean as possible. This is just micellar water. How do you normally would identify your skin? Is it normally dry or?
I think it's combination, like quite sensitive on my T-zone, but then my cheeks can be quite dry, I think.
Lovely. Would recommend using the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched primer for your face, because it even out nicely and also moisturizes where it needs to be moisturized.
That's good.
It's a very good primer. I don't know if you've ever heard about this product, but it's quite big at the moment.
Bobbi Brown?
Yeah.
I've heard the name of the brand. I don't really know anything else though about them.
Is this one.
Ooh. Vitamin enriched face base.
It's a very nice primer. It's moisturizing and also priming the face. It's amazing.
Bobbi Brown. Okay, I'll have to try and remember all of these different new brands.
I can discuss that with you if you want.
Thank you. It's really fun. It's like I'm learning so much about makeup. How about, like, what's your favorite, like, makeup, like, ever?
Makeup look.
Yeah, or just like...
The very colorful ones.
Okay.
I love the very colorful ones. I think they are very interesting and very creative also. The Brazilian, I don't know if you've ever seen something like that, the Brazilian type of makeup.
Oh.
It's actually makeup, but it's just gained this name because the Brazilians do that for celebrations and carnivals, I guess.
Oh, like the carnival style. I have seen some of that, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
Because the outfits are so cool as well.
Yeah, I really like that. I don't think that this is my style though. You know, there are certain things that you might like as an artist, but then it doesn't mean that this is your personal style. I think that my personal style is more of the natural, a little bit more creative styles, rather than the too creative ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now we're going for color correction, by the way.
Color correction.
Just to even out the redness and pimples you might have in certain spots.
Thank you.
So we're gonna even that out. I'm using an amazing product. This is actually German, and I can't find it here. I bring it from another country. The brand called Malo Wheels.
Oh, I've seen in the UK there's some girls that go to like John Lewis and get their makeup done and film it, and they're quite addictive to watch.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen many videos of like people getting a makeup artist though. At least not ASMR style. They usually just...
Yeah, I'm sure it's quite nice because it's kind of showing the process. The problem with those videos though is that they show a certain way that one makeup artist does, and then the people that they don't actually do makeup quite often, they feel that this is the way to be done. So this can be a problem because they do expect a certain way, and then when the makeup artist creates something different or does it in a different way, they feel that this is wrong.
Whereas it's art, right? It's
Exactly.
Experimenting.
It doesn't have any rules really. Makeup. It's more of things that you like to use or you don't like to use. For example, there are certain brands that some makeup artists swears by, and some others they hate. You know, it's all about each person's likeness and the way that they prefer doing things. Also, I don't like I'm sure you've seen those. I've been to worst rated beauty therapist, worst rated. I hate that.
The thumbnails are really shocking, and yeah, I've seen some of those. Well, I haven't clicked on them. I've seen the thumbnails.
The reason that I don't like those is that they show a certain aspect that not necessarily is true, if that makes sense. It's more of a kind of it happened in the spot, and then they try to say that everything is wrong.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think it's because they'll get more views if they have a shocking video.
Exactly.
Just sad.
Exactly.
So they make it all like, look at the horrible thing I had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is that I'm sure you've watched makeup artists that they were rated as the best doing similar things than the worst rated person. But then when the worst rated person does exactly the same thing, they are considered wrong. It's very, I don't know, but I'm sure this is only because of the views.
Very judgy though, isn't it?
It is, very.
Yeah, like at least with ASMR is people watching to relax and not so much to judge.
To judge.
So I think that's a really nice part of it.
I think it's a little bit hypocritical. Some people being judged in a different way just because some other people judge them in that way, if that makes sense. I don't know if it made sense what I said.
No, it does, it does.
Or they keep trying to find the worst things that they've done when the best rated makeup artists, they've been judged in a different way, the different aspect.
A tough world.
It is. That's what I don't like about the beauty industry, and I would most certainly like to change. The judgmental part of it. I know it's a very, how can I say that, like it is a kind of field that is people trying to race each other, if that makes sense.
Like very competitive.
Competitive, exactly. But we don't have to compete in that way.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be.
We can be good people.
Everyone can just do their own thing.
Or I never like judging the job of others because I don't know, it has happened to me so many times, and I'm sure every professional will agree that we judge something certain way, and then when we work on it we realize the challenges and the difficulties that comes with it. It has happened to me in the past, being certain about a certain thing and saying, I'm sure that this is the way of doing it.
Yeah.
And the way that the other person did was wrong and such. I have done that in the past. But then when I worked with a face or the situation or anything really, I realized that sometimes it's not about how it shows. It's when you actually work in the situation that you can actually say if it's easy or not.
Yeah. Don't know till you're the one.
Exactly. Exactly.
I used to think like that about YouTube. I thought it looked a lot easier than it was.
Exactly. YouTube is a very big example of that. And there are people that they try to fool you also in the process of trying to do something you like. It's a difficult field, I guess. Also, what I realized is that every different professional has a completely different style. So everybody has to find the right professional for them, not the best professional, as it called in, like the majority of the people.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the same with like, if you're finding an artist, like everyone likes different types of art. It must be the same with makeup. Like, it's finding someone who is your personal best.
Exactly.
As
Exactly.
opposed to everyone's best.
Exactly.
I can see myself getting addicted to trying out new makeup styles nowadays. There's something really fun as well about someone doing it for you. Like,
It's very creative and
yeah.
relaxing in the same time.
Yeah, the brushes are so relaxing. It does feel similar to like getting a facial done where, I don't know, it's like the caring aspect, like someone's taking their time to make you look good and
Exactly,
makes
yeah.
you feel pretty.
Aw, yeah.
It's quite fun.
It is nice. And especially depending on the brushes, you can definitely feel more relaxed than other brushes, because the ones that we normally use, they're usually very soft. So in compared to the ones that they're, not as good quality, it's a huge difference. Now that we are on the face, we're almost done, so
Ooh.
you don't have to, you will not have to be here for a lot longer.
It's okay, I'm enjoying it. I love like watching all your palettes. Seeing you mix this.
That's what I like. I like to do custom-made colors for every client of mine. I very rarely use exactly the same color to two persons. Very rarely. If sometimes do.
I love it. It's like painting.
It is.
When you make it darker, is that like the contour.
Exactly. Well done, you.
I thought because I saw you mixing it, I thought darker than earlier. Contouring is something that I just can't do myself.
You don't need to contour
Okay.
too much. You only have to bronze a little bit. At the end of the day, that's the only thing we need, because even though contouring looks amazing on photos, it doesn't look as nice in real life, in my opinion.
I agree. When I tried to do it, it just looked like I'd put
Like
mud
clown.
on my face. Yeah.
Exactly. Funny thing is that when I started doing makeup, it was 2006. Back then, no contouring in real life. Very, very subtle in some brides, just because we wanted to have this hybrid look that looks nice on camera and in person. And now contouring is all over the place, and I think that even though it looks amazing on camera and on photos, it doesn't look as nice in real life.
Especially in natural lighting.
Exactly.
Is that why the being near the window helps? Because you can see.
Exactly.
Right.
The blending and the colors. Look up, please. To me, it's important to look your best in real life, and then if you can combine that with the photos, that's the best thing. But looking amazing on your photos and then not looking amazing in real life doesn't make any sense to me. Because photos represent what you actually enjoying on the moment, on the spot.
Yeah.
To be fair, I believe contouring and selling all those products for everyday makeups is another marketing trick. Just because otherwise you would have your foundation, a bronzer and a blush. Not a full contouring palette and contouring stick and...
buying more and more things.
Exactly. Less is more. Okay? And I did not always have the same opinion. Many times I was buying stuff and then throwing it away, or I've learned that we don't really need much. We really don't. But because all the different brands make different palettes, that they don't necessarily have different colors, more of the different styles of packaging, we don't really have to be fooled of that.
If you had to give a name to this makeup style, what would you call it?
Good question. You mean the one that I gave you now?
Yeah,
Let's think.
Yeah, you said earlier there's ethereal.
The
Or
Euphoria.
the-
Euphoria.
Euphoria, sorry. Or glamorous and stuff like that. Or is this one just more I don't know.
This is called graphic liner, actually.
Graphic liner, okay.
This type of liners that they are actually graphic, quite a lot of it. This is how I would call it. But then, why not giving a certain name? It's a very good thing to say, to do. How would you call it if you have more spark than me.
I don't know much about, I don't know. Yeah. Because I don't think glamorous,
Is not glamorous.
no, it's more like
It's more than that.
graphic eyeliner. Bold.
Bold, yeah.
Dramatic, maybe? No, dramatic? It's really tough.
We have to find a certain name.
I do, I
We
need,
can
I
ask
need
the,
a title.
the YouTube subscribers to give us a good name, because they usually do have very good ideas.
Okay, and then I can change the title dependent on that. I'll do graphic eyeliner first.
Yeah, graphic eyeliner is definitely that.
It's like the centerpiece.
But the subscribers, they usually have amazing names.
Ideas, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I love that. I love how helpful they can be. Yeah?
Have you done other YouTube stuff before then, other than filming by yourself? Or has anyone else been filming? Or?
No, because I get so stressed when it comes to filming.
Yeah.
When I'm by myself, I'm alright.
Mm.
But when, as I said, when somebody else watching me or I have to do it for somebody else, the nerves break in. So I never did that, but I thought, when I got the contact, I thought, that's a good idea, let me try.
I'm glad.
And when I saw your channel, I was mesmerized.
Oh, thank you.
It was nice that I noticed that you had long-time relationships with persons that help you, and I really like that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like to go back to... Well, we've become friends often, so I think trying new people can be quite scary sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's really fun. And like with facials or a lot of the other treatments I get, everyone has so many qualifications that like there's so much to try out. So,
yeah, facials there.
Yeah,
you can find quite a lot of different treatments.
Yeah, different types. Yeah, I have yet to try a few on camera. Like I really want to try microneedling, but it sounds quite scary on camera. Like if there's blood or anything, or
well, there are. I've seen that many people done that, so you don't have to worry. If you want to try it, just go ahead and do it.
I should.
Also, it's a good thing that people would have your experience, you know,
That's
people that
true.
trust you.
I'd know if it hurts or not.
Exactly. It does hurt though, I think, a little bit. But I saw the results, they are amazing.
Nice to get rid of acne scars and stuff.
Exactly. Amazing. How do you feel? Are you alright?
Yeah, I feel very pampered. I really like the smell of all the makeup as well. It has such a nice smell.
The products that I use for foundations, look up please. It's from a brand called Stage Line. It's a professional brand and I love their products. But the sad part is that this specific palette has been discontinued.
Oh no.
It's very usual. Very usually products that you like have been discontinued. Just because they remarketed or they stop being as much as wanted products. But to me, when I like a product, I really don't like to change that often. And I'm glad I did have quite a lot of stock of it.
So you don't have to worry just yet.
Exactly, but now this is the last part of it.
Oh no, so you have to find a new
Exactly.
one.
Now I have to try find. There are many different brands. I personally though like most professional brands than the ones you can find in the shop. And the reason is that they usually are quite unique, and I like this for my clients. You know, they feel like they are pampered in a professional way rather than having a store-bought makeup, if that makes sense.
Mm.
In Greece, it's quite a lot of quite a big thing to be using professional products rather than the ones from the store. Yeah.
Oh.
Because, you know, everybody can find the products from the store, but then you show that you are real professional when you use more professional products.
I love that.
In my opinion, is a good. That's why I actually kept this way of thinking, because in my opinion, that's a very good way of thinking. Everybody has access to certain products, but then when it comes to professional ones, not everybody can buy them.
Yeah.
And it's more pampering, in my opinion. The professional makeup, it does feel heavier than the normal one.
Okay.
But you will notice that after the hours go by, your makeup will integrate with your skin quite well.
Okay.
So it won't feel as heavy.
Oh, that's good. Does it last longer as well usually?
Yeah.
Because I find whenever I do my makeup, it just lasts for a few hours and then it starts to look a bit cakey and it's not slimy, but a bit like moist, but in a
Yeah,
good way.
this you can't really avoid. That's because of the sebum. As the hours go by, the sebum builds up, and you can't really avoid that. But then at the end of the day, you will see that your skin will not look as cakey.
That's good. Exciting.
I'm gonna spray you now with the setting spray.
Okay.
Okay, don't get intimidated. It's just a spray. I'm gonna spray you twice. This will make your makeup last longer and also makes it melt into your skin. Lovely. So, if the color person told you that the baby blues and such are best for you, then that's what we're gonna use for your blush.
Baby blue?
No,
Baby pink?
the baby pink. Sorry.
Yeah, I love the like baby pinks and corals and stuff. And I think it was really accurate that they suited me. I love pink in general. Pink is so cute. So is blue though.
Smile, please. This is a really nice product from Kiko Milano. It's a very nice blush. But is one of the limited edition ones.
Oh, not again, no. Is it gonna run out then?
Well, it's they do it every year, I think. They take off
okay.
those products. But then at the end of the year they stop it. But on blush I don't really mind because a blush, you know, does last for quite a long time. When it comes to foundations though, that we very, very regularly need to change. This is an issue. Lovely. And now I'm gonna go for the highlighter. My personal favorite is this one, is the Sun Dipped from Anastasia. I just love the effect.
That brush feels so nice.
It's a fun brush. It's fun. It is a fun. It's a good for pun also. Here you are, we made the rhyme. And then we'll do the eyebrows.
The what, sorry?
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
And then lips. And we are all done.
Yeah, eyebrows is something I don't do much at all. I don't really draw on my eyebrows. I find it really difficult to draw them.
Maybe you haven't found the right color for you.
Yeah, I think they always look quite dark when I try to draw them. So.
I will use a Tarte one, Amazonian clay. Let me show you.
Oh yeah,
it's quite light.
That's way lighter than my one.
Yeah, I will use this one. If it looks too light, then we're gonna use a little bit of the darker shade, but we will try go slow.
Thank you. I'll be interested if it works, because mine is, the one I bought is just too dark for me.
Which one do you have?
I had to use a Korean one from Etude House.
Ah, I've never had this brand before.
Yeah, it's. I chose the lightest color, and it's still too dark.
Well, Korean ladies, they do have quite dark. That's the thing when it comes to brands. Even though they can look amazing in certain people, then on other people can look hideous, and that's because of the coloring of the nation. If it's Korean, then it's formulated, I guess, to fit Korean
standards
best. Yeah. I think for Italians, for more like Greeks that will have quite a lot of darker colored eyebrow would be nice. But then when it comes to British, that they are usually quite blonder, then it should be quite dark.
Yeah, which can make us look. I think when I have dark eyebrows, I look quite scary. I look angry.
Do you remember this TV show, The Snog? Mary Avoid?
Oh, Snog Mary Avoid, yeah.
I don't think I need to comment anymore. When it's too big, it reminds me of those girls. Which I personally believe that it wasn't true. I don't believe that somebody would go out being so heavy makeup. I don't believe it. I don't know if it happened.
I think it would take a lot of time every morning to do this much makeup.
Who does that?
I'd rather sleep in for longer than draw on so much makeup.
It's difficult to do that.
Is this like wax or
Yeah,
gel?
this is a brow soap from England.
A brow soap?
Yeah, it's called like that, but at the end of the day, it's gel.
Oh, it's such a random name for it.
But you know what? Soap, it does work quite well with eyebrows.
Really? What, to get them to stand out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very, very good. And until I found this soap, which I really like, I have used soap as well, like normal soap.
and it works to them.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
guess anything that gets them to behave.
Exactly. Also, I've used hair gel for quite a long time, and it really works well. Especially, obviously, not for more natural styled eyebrows, but for this very feathery look, you know, like the very settled one.
Yeah.
It's very good. Let me show you the color of the eyeliner.
Ooh, yeah, it's not dark at all.
I think it suits you perfectly.
I think that's much better than the one I've got.
I will show you which one is, so you can purchase it. It's this one from Tarte.
Tarte.
It's the
What's
Amazonian
number?
clay waterproof brow
Okay.
pencil. Okay.
Right. I have that recorded so I can look it up.
Exactly. Lovely. So, would you like to go for eyelashes, or you wouldn't like that? I personally believe that some eyelashes would look nice.
Yeah, I'll try them.
And since you are in a trying mode,
Yeah, why not? Try everything. Today, I'm just trying new things.
let's see the styles we have here. Those are quite nice, and they are big but not as heavy.
Okay.
Those ones are slightly fluffier and bigger, fuller rather than bigger. Those ones that are quite spiky, I like those ones. They're like a different kind of style.
Okay.
Those ones are quite big. I would not recommend those. Which ones do you think is closer to your style? I personally believe with your makeup would look best either those or those.
Okay. Maybe these ones are cool.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite different.
They're really interesting. I think I've only ever put fake lashes on once in my life. Before,
Really?
So I don't really, and even then I didn't do it very well.
Oh, did you do it by yourself?
Yeah, when I was like 13, and they kept peeling off.
Oh, sorry about that.
So
Maybe the glue it wasn't good.
Yeah, but I've
The
never
glue
really done it.
is very important.
How do you take them
Look
off
down.
at the end of the day? Do you just peel them?
I would not recommend just peeling, but using your makeup remover with a cotton bud maybe,
Okay.
and slowly remove it so you won't actually remove any of your natural eyelashes. I think it's much safer that way. You have amazing eyelashes. I would totally recommend the lash lift. Totally.
I have to try one.
So you never had it. You only had brow lamination, right?
No, I haven't had brow lamination.
Ah,
yet.
neither. Oh,
I
okay.
just was looking at trying to film one.
Okay.
But no, I haven't really done any of that.
Okay, get it. You can have it done at the same time. Very convenient.
Do I need to shut my eyes or open them?
You will need to have your eyes closed, but I will measure the lashes first and I will prepare them so they will be perfect for your eyes. Otherwise they can be too long, not looking perfect. Nice. It fits nice as it is. Another good trick that you can do with your lashes is soften the band. Go like this a little bit to soften it.
Okay.
because sometimes it can be quite stiff when you put them on. So when you soften it, it's better. You see the difference?
Yeah, whereas this one's quite stiff.
Obviously our eyes do move quite a lot, so the lashes need to be flexible. This glue is amazing. I've used others as well, but this one is the best ever. It's called Bond Grip. It dries quite quick, and it's very easy to apply.
Oh, that's good.
When due, I don't find that easy. Even though it's very popular, for me, it doesn't work as good. They look amazing, those lashes.
Do I keep my eyes shut for a bit?
Yes, please. I will let you know when to open it, okay?
Okay.
You have been very good, actually. Having done your makeup only once.
Try to be still.
Well done. I know it's difficult.
I think the eyes are the hardest bit.
Especially when you're trying, it usually goes the other way. Right? You try and then all the wrong things happen.
Start sneezing.
Exactly, yeah. Open your eyes now. Wow.
It feels so weird.
Yeah, it will take a few minutes until you get used to it. And when you do get used to it, you won't even feel that they are there. But in the beginning, it's quite weird.
Yeah, it feels like I can see them. They're like so long.
You most likely can see it.
So cool.
Close your eyes, please. We'll now try to hide the band as much as we can. How do you feel? Good?
Yeah, good. I'm getting used to them.
Let me show you. There is some glue that we need to remove later on.
Oh wow! They're so long. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's go for the lips now.
Okay.
So, we have two options. We're either gonna use my products,
Okay.
but you won't be able to renew during the day.
Okay.
Or we can use a lipstick that you already have, so you can renew it during the day. Do you have maybe a nude colored lipstick?
I don't. I only own like one lipstick, like a pink one.
Really?
So I think it'd be more fun to try something new.
Lovely.
One of yours.
Amazing. I do have some long-lasting one then.
Yeah.
So we can use those.
Mary's lips must look so big on camera.
Makeup magic. Let me add because I believe it's gonna look cooler. Or if you want to go bolder, we can use white eyeliner underneath the eyes in the waterline. Would you like to try that?
I don't mind whichever.
Let's go for the white.
Yeah.
Just so you can try something completely different.
Yeah, that's the theme today. Everything new and different. It's like the kind of makeup I'd never get to try otherwise. So.
Yeah. That's why I actually suggested this type of makeup. So you can try something that you most likely won't try again. Because it's not a wearable everyday makeup.
Yeah, it feels like on on a bucket list when you really want to try
Exactly.
something and see how you'd look, but you don't really ever get the chance. So
It's so typical, because when you have your makeup done, you usually have it done for special occasions.
yes, you can't do like super
Exactly.
like that stuff.
Also, you don't really know how it looks. You might like the way you look now, and you most likely look up, please. You would have it done another time, but then at the end of the day, when you first have it done, you don't really know if you will like it or not because it's something so new. I like the white line.
It's very unique, like bold again, I guess.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Open your eye. Look down, please. Amazing. Let's go for the lips now. we do have quite a bit of option. This is quite nude. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I like something else. Maybe this one a little bit. Too light, this one, the red one. With this lip gloss. Okay, let me show you. This is more of a like very nude-ish, and this is more of a pink nude. This is slightly bolder than that one. Not slightly, it's bolder than that one. Which one would you possibly prefer?
I quite like this one, the pink one.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Let's go for that one then. And let me show you the lip gloss that I think will suit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's really cute. I see, you put the lip gloss over the other ones.
Yep. This lipstick is quite long lasting. Yeah, that's the right. The best way to use matte lipsticks is to use lip balm underneath.
Oh, what, sorry?
Lip balm underneath.
Oh, okay.
If you can rub your lips between them. In case you don't have lip balm and you still feel that your lips are dry before you put your lipstick on, you can even use your eye cream on your lips.
Oh, okay. I love lip balm.
If you're into Korean skincare, then I'm sure you do. They are quite big on moisturizers, aren't they? I love that. I love this color on you.
Thank you.
You can wrap your lips between them, like that. The Huda Beauty lipsticks, even though they do dry quite matte, and they are long lasting, they don't feel dry and sticky. It actually, you won't even feel it after a while that you do wear lipstick. It's quite good ones. I don't know if you've ever used them before.
I just usually have like a lip gloss.
Huda Beauty lip gloss.
No, just I'm not sure. Just the Dior lip glosses the only one I really have.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
They do have quite good lip glosses also, yours. Beautiful. I'm looking forward to for you to see the whole thing.
I can see all of it. Me too.
This is a hydrating lip gloss. These lip glosses are very, very good and also affordable. The Kiko lip glosses, they are very hydrating and good quality. If you can get just to this. Great.
Thank you.
Now is the time to reveal what we have done. I'll give you a bit of mirror.
Oh wow, I love the lips. That's so cool. Thank you. It's gonna look cool when I take my hair down as well. Oh, it's a bit good. Maybe with the pin now, maybe
It's
not.
okay.
I'll keep the hair up.
Let me help you.
Thank you. Oh, I love it. I can't imagine like it's me and like it's me, but it's also like so different. I like just keep looking at the lashes. You're gonna have me obsessed with fake lashes. They're so cool. It's so cool how high up they reach. Oh my gosh, I'm on my lip.